How are you?
Doing well, you?
Good.
I'm Emily.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Emily.
meet you.
What's your name? I'm Ashley.
Awesome. Great to see you. What brings you to my office today?
I am needing some help trying to figure out what to do with my mom. She's getting older. My dad passed away about 3 years ago, and I think that it's about time that she gets into an assisted living.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3 kids of my own, and I'm not married, and all my siblings live other places, and they don't feel obligated to take care of her. So I want to do what I can to try and figure that out for her.
Sure. Yeah, we can definitely explore some options. It sounds like you have a lot on your plate and that you want to help your mother as much as possible. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I might just go through a couple things just to kind of figure out where she's at. How is she cognitively? Are her mental capabilities?
She's still pretty together. I mean, she forgets things every once in a while, but it's not really typical for her.
For the most part,
yeah.
she's got her memory.
She's pretty together. She stays pretty active mentally.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good step. Mobility-wise, does she have any impairments or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a little bit. A few years ago, she went through a few hip surgeries that were unsuccessful. Sad because that's really bad in my mom.
Okay, so she has a little bit of trouble walking, or does she use a cane? Or?
She does now.
Mm-hmm.
She was just suffering through it for a while, not using anything. So she's got a cane, so she's a little immobile, but I don't know if it's really worrisome or not, because she's been doing it for a while.
Sure.
She is getting older, so it's probably getting a little harder.
Something to consider, maybe getting her on just a one-level floor of a home, or something that has accessibility with the elevator, so she's not, feeling like she can't get around her own.
Losing her independence.
Yeah.
Right. I just don't know if it's best for her to find a place on her own and just be in one level, or if it's better for her to be around people in an assisted living facility.
Yeah. And that's what I'm going to get to next. What do you think about her support system? Besides you, you're obviously good support, you care about her and whatnot. Does she have a lot of friends or other groups that are able to help her?
She doesn't say much. I'm not sure if she gets to see friends very often or do anything. Obviously, like I said, no one else lives here in town like I do, and it's just hard. I mean, I want to be there as much as possible, but like you said, that, and it's just I've got 3 kids running around too, so that makes it a little harder to find time.
Yeah, you're busy.
Very busy.
Another thing that is important to consider during this whole process is financial state. A lot of assisted living homes are pretty pricey, to be honest, but that doesn't mean that there's not routes you can take to find assistance or whatnot. What does your mom's fiscal state look like?
It looks fine. Yeah, after my dad passed away, I mean, he's been saving his whole life, and so he left her very well off, so I think that she's alright in that department.
Okay, so no restrictions there, that's
yeah.
Good. Awesome. So I'm trying to think, some of the benefits of assisted living is that, there's staff on the clock all around. They provide a good support system. Also, you're surrounded with other elderly folk, and, they plan good activities to engage with them, and, she's going to be in a safe environment.
That's exactly what I want.
Exactly, but, one of the main problems in this whole process is how the client feels, so your mom. How is she going to take this news, or have you discussed it with her?
I have, and of course she doesn't really want to give up her independence that much, but the more we talk about it, the more I think she can see that it's probably the best idea, regardless of her really wanting to or not. But I don't know.
So she's not too resistant, and
she'll do it,
she's
but
willing to work. A little bit sad, or has a little bit of a stigma.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she just doesn't think that she's quite there. But
because another option, some people go the route where they we try to keep them in their home if that's what they want, and maybe supply staff that come and check up on her, maybe cook her some meals or help her doing her groceries or any like sort of daily activities of living like that. But,
right. And I guess I didn't really think about that route. That she'd probably be quite a bit more comfortable that way, I would assume. So.
But it's really, you know, up to both the family and the client, because, you know, when it's putting a lot of stress on you, you're affected as well.
Right.
So it's going to be the better option.
Yeah.
How about we make a goal to meet with your mom and yourself and I next week at some point and go through the pros and cons and kind of feel it out and just discuss it as a whole.
Right.
Maybe even review some more specific options in the area. Like some homes are better than others for some people, so we can do that starting next week. How's that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Awesome. And, you know, maybe a goal for your mom, if you could pass this along to her, be to really think about what she wants to prioritize in this process of trying to get her in a more comfortable living situation.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. Well, great.
All right. Well, I'll come back next week with good news, hopefully.
I'm glad. I hope we can get you plugged into some good resources.
Thank you, Emily. I appreciate it.
Of course.